Hello, let's do Wordle for May 25th. I'd like to thank Kay Levy for joining as a member and added adieu to the wheel, so I may end up starting with adieu sometimes. Let's give it a spin and see if that's today. So our members populate this wheel. Oh, there's a blank spot at the end, but that's okay, I didn't pick it. Woots, suggested by Kurtwood. I don't think I've started with this one before. It's a new one to me. All right, well, we've got Woots. No Z today. We do have a T. The one common letter. I mean, I guess O is common, but I don't know. We could do something like steal, the Sal anagram. I think that's fine. Let's do least, because I know a lot of my viewers start with least. All right, just the T at the end. Interesting. Okay, so I'm basically one guess behind least starters. I know there's no O, no W. I don't know if W is important in this situation. So we can definitely, we're safe putting an R somewhere. I'm thinking second, or we could end in RT. I can't really think of a good RT word though. There's no other like really good common letters. We have the U and the I for vowels. Actually, what are we doing with that? I mean, UIT doesn't make sense even without an R. I don't see a UIT. We could do something like a U here and then IT at the end. I don't have to use the R if it's not helpful. What about spurt though? Oh no, there's no S. Darn, yeah. I keep wanting to. I like the URT ending it though. But without the S, it's hard. Huh. Brunt. Oh, we have an N also. I completely forgot about the N. We have RUNT, so there's brunt, grunt. I think those are the two. Do I want the G or the B? I think I want the G. Let's go with grunt. For a second, I thought I might have gotten it. GR something something T. Well, we're gonna put an I, and I think it's. Oh, I was gonna say I think it's grimy, but that doesn't end in T. Grift. Ooh, grift is a crazy word. Just to like, bam, to steal. But it's a specific kind of theft, isn't it? Like a grifter is someone who steals by confidence schemes, like a con man. Anyway, I'm pretty sure some kind of con. All right, well, let's see how I did. I'm curious if grunt was a good follow-up there. Oops, I pulled the wrong thing out. All right, there we go. I don't know what just happened. We've got woots as our starting word. What does it think? Title. It thinks you're gonna lose on something because you started with woots, but luckily it wasn't this word. Least is not listed here. It likes title for some reason. A trail. But I did least. So green tea. And then from here there were 17 words. Surprising it was hard to think of any. It's because I didn't think of the N. A lot of these have N in them. I don't know why I completely missed that N. So it's saying grift is a good guess. I would agree. It's saying fruit is the best guess here. Grunt is on the list, and it's actually tied with a whole lot of other words as being good, so that's not bad. GRNT, and then now it's down to grift, gripped, or gripped. Wow. It doesn't think grift is likely. So this is one of the first words ever where they've pulled it from the non-answer list. Interesting. So yeah, we're starting to get some words that aren't on the original answer list. That's fun. So they grifted us with that one. It thinks it's equally likely as gripped and gripped. I don't know what those are. All right. Well, let's look at it solved from woots. It goes with title, and we get this for grift. It's going to have a hard time because it's not on the answer list. Reest is next. Sure, why not? We get that in place. Print, because it thinks that grift isn't on the answer list. And now it goes with grift, even though it's unlikely. So it gets it in 5 from woots. There might be a setting. Consider all possible answers. So let's change it to that and see if that changes its calculation here at all. So here it's going to go with traps, which gets us that. And then grunt, interesting. So it's a very different solve. Then greet, unlikely, but might be grift. So it's still going to go with greet first, even though it knows about, it's considering grift now. So it still gets it in 5. All right, I am going to keep that setting on for this one, though, because we know it's not an unlikely answer. So let's just start with cell A and see what that looks like. Oh, interesting. If you consider all possible answers, it doesn't start with cell A, but we're going to do that anyway. That's really interesting that plant is better when you consider all possible answers. Probably because it doesn't want the S. Well, I guess slant, it says slart is almost as good. But this is about solve rate. This is about not losing, because there's so many plurals that end in S. I don't recommend this setting. T at the end. That's all we get. It's the same as least. And then it goes front. Okay. R, and then the F. Oh, the F is going to be huge. And then it goes with drift, because it doesn't think grift is going to be common, and then it goes for grift. So it gets it in 4. All right. I'm curious what this looks like if we turn the setting back to most likely answers. It's going to go with fount next, which gets the F. Very lucky. Now it's going to go drift, and then, yeah, it gets it in 4 anyway. All right. Very interesting. Okay. Well, that is it for Wordle. If you'd like to watch the New York Times games, you can just click right at the end of the video to get right there. I also have a pinned comment with all the videos I made today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.